What's going on, everyone? It's time for another Alfred Hitchcock thriller. Obviously, I'm reviewing a lot of them. He's one of my favorite directors, so I'm covering a lot of his famous stuff now. So, today we're going to talk about Vertigo. It was released January 1st, 1958, and was directed by Alfred Hitchcock, who did films like Psycho, The Birds, Rear Window, which I actually just reviewed not long ago, and North by Northwest. So, Vertigo. Vertigo is about a retired San Francisco police detective who has acrophobia, who starts looking into the weird cases of a weird case of his friend's wife who is acting strange, and he starts becoming really obsessed with her very dangerously. And weird things start happening to him. So, yeah, this film is very well staged. Like, honestly, the way they wrote the film and stuff with his vertigo issues and stuff, and how he gets it is all explained in the beginning, and they do a really good job at telling you what you need to know and keeping what they don't want you to know, and really let the characters help you figure out what's going on without spoon feeding it to you. So yeah, this film is very well staged. It's well written. Obviously, the characters are very well done and very well written. You care about everyone and stuff. The story is very interesting and unique because you don't really see films like this anymore. And the way they did the Vertigo to make it look like Vertigo was actually pretty clever and unique style of like special effects that they did. They didn't have computer effects back then, so there's a lot of interesting stuff. There is a weird psychedelic scene in this, which is odd, in a dream sequence, sort of. That was kind of odd. That I didn't think really needed to be in there, but the story is very well done. The acting's really good. The music complements it very well, and yeah, and the effects are obviously top notch for the time, and they still actually kind of work today. There's some pretty unique stuff that they did in this that they did to, like I said, to emulate Vertigo and stuff. That's a hard thing to do to put to film, and they definitely chose a cool way to do it. And yeah, the only problem I have with this is you get to the conclusion, but then it continues the love aspect for a while, and I thought that kind of dragged on a little bit. Other than that, though, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought this movie was really good, and it deserves to be a classic, obviously, especially with it gets pretty gripping throughout, especially in the middle part. And that it definitely gets to be very solid and a very good thriller. Obviously, Alfred Hitchcock knows how to do thrillers because I've talked about a lot of them already. And yeah, this one is no different. It is really good. So you should definitely check it out. I'm going to give Vertigo probably a 4.5 out of 5. I thought it was very good, but like if they didn't keep the love angle going at the end and maybe take out those dream sequences, this probably would have been perfect. But still, that's just for my taste. So yeah, Vertigo, though, is still really good. I'm not sure where it's streaming or anything, so at least link the trailer down below so you can see what I'm talking about down there. Also, link down below is my Instagram, so I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I usually put the film title in there and some fun fact or film history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below at Derek Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below at Reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms to stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. Also, let me know what your favorite Alfred Hitchcock film is if you have one. Make sure you subscribe. Hope we find something weird, obscure, and odd they brought never thought of checking out together. And also so you hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to do another more action spy-oriented Alfred Hitchcock thriller, North by Northwest, in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. Yeah, watch out for all those retired detectives getting obsessed by women and suffering from vertigo. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.